Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to do a daily twin flame message, love message. So I have two really powerful decks. I have the Earth Alchemy Oracle, which combines plants and crystals. It's a beautiful deck. And then I have the Wisdom of Avalon deck. So let's get started. We're going to do some, I'm getting angel bumps as I'm ready to start. Yeesh. Let's use the Wisdom of Avalon for general messages for the journey. So Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the messages for this love read today for Sunday or whenever you see this? Wow. Ooh, wow, those just came flying out. Oh my gosh. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Okay, and then I have one sticking out of the top, so I'm going to take that. Oh, it's one that came out yesterday. Okay, so let's get this going. So we have death as the first card, and as we know, death is transformation. This is transformation from this earthly world, transforming to our spiritual selves, and with that comes the endings, and with that it comes the new beginnings. You see the sun on this rock right here, signifying that there's a new beginning coming after this transformation, after this death of the old, in order for a new beginning to come in. And this is showing that, the hope, the promise of the new beginning here. So this is a 46, which is a 110. So one, new beginnings, and leadership, becoming the leader in your own life, choosing you in circumstances. And, this is also showing, a calming of the emotions as you go through this transformation. So the ebb and the flow of life, sometimes we go through, the soul longs for the change, the transformation, and it's our ego self that wants to, says, no, not change. We get comfortable where we are. And so this is, this is, this is very symbolic, the death card of transformation, a part of life being transformed in order to bring in the new beginnings. So really powerful for you and your person. And then we have communication. Wow. Communication. And they shot me right to, I got a little piece of fuzz on my glass there. They shot me right to the stone, and I don't know if you can see this, but they shot me right to the stone when I picked up the card. And yeah, this is, showing change again, where there was no communication coming in, but this is, really showing a lot of grounded energy. But on this stone, it shows the circles, the spirals, and it looks like when you cut through a tree, you can see the spirals. And the spirals tell you how old the tree is. If people know how to count the age of the tree by looking at the spirals. And this is, signifying there's a lot of spirals, and this is signifying, this is signifying the wisdom that you two have gained on the journey. The age, with all the spiral, the more spirals, the more more it dates the tree into older. And this is showing, that you are dated as older because of your wisdom that you guys have gained on this journey. And this is going back to the communication piece. This is showing, that you've gained a lot of knowledge, you've gained a lot of wisdom on this journey, and this is helping you come back together. It's transforming and changing your dynamic, and it's helping you come back together into that realm of communication again, where there's either um, 5D communication or the 3D communication coming in, or both. So take it as it resonates. And this is a 41, ooh, which I got angel bumps, is 5. So it is definitely signifying the change happening in your connection, where communication is opening up even stronger than it was before, because of the wisdom and the solid foundation that you are gaining through your journeys. And that is affecting the strength of your bond. Then we have the horse, and this is the year of the fire horse. So this is accepting help from others, from another. This is delegating authority. This is fast forward movement. The horse is also a sign of freedom. So, allowing yourself, accepting help from another. This is delegating authority. So being the authority in your own life, not allowing others to make decisions for you, choosing for yourself, is powerful, is, standing in your power. And this is freedom to move in any direction, freedom with fast forward movement. So you and your person, and it may be that you are going to be helping your person, or they helping you in some way, you helping each other, you working together as a team toward this freedom in love, this freedom to choose, this freedom in in every area of your life. And that's a number 8. So yeah, abundance, which equals abundance. And then we have the raven came out. So we have another 10 on the cards. The raven, this is magic, coincidence, synchronistic events. I feel that they're all synchronistic events. Like there's nothing that happens by chance. It's all happening for a reason. But you see, the raven is, we got the death card was the first card coming out, and here is the raven standing on the skull, and this is of that transformation. So I feel like this is the raven. It's like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is like the raven coming in, and the ravens are excellent communicators, known to be excellent communicators. This is the raven coming in after the death, the transformation. And this is synchronistic events, magic. So this could be you and your person coming back together, reuniting after this transformation has happened, and coming in with communication, fast forward movement. Wow, that's really awesome to see that order. And then we have the Grail Knight. Yeah, this is romance, seeking the sacred within yourselves, and creating that romance within yourself, so that when you come together, you each have that cup of love. You each have that mutual cup of love to share with the other. And this night, the Grail Knight, this is illusions being revealed to each of you, as far as your, if it's about your connection, or about, your path, your own individual journey. There's illusions being revealed, light being shined down. If you look, those trees look like beams of light shining down, which is, illuminating any illusions. And what are illusions? False evidence appearing real, fear. So it's illuminating that in your connection, on your journey possibly. And this is it's spiritual growth happening within both of you. And, you know, this is feeding yourselves with that nurturing romance, romantic energy. And when you come together, boom, it's going to be an equal give and take of love, of, you know, it's a highly spiritual connection. So it's going to be, you know, mutual, balanced in giving and receiving. And that's a number 6. So home, service, family. Yeah. You being reminded that, you know, they're your home, them being reminded that you're their home and that you have a mission together. And, you know, that is what they're being called to, is that sacred mission, that sacred cup. And then we have disruption. This came out yesterday, and this is number 12, which equals 3. So we're back to, you know, the birth, death, and rebirth that we started out with, the death, the transformation. This is, I said this has to do with change happening. And the death card also represents change and transformation. So we started out with change and transformation, and we're ending the reading with change. And this is, you know, opening both of you up emotionally to a free flow of emotion, being able to communicate how you're feeling, being able to go to surrender and go with the ebb and flow of love. And, you know, being grounded and rooted in the earth only helps you be balanced and aligned with each other to be able to do this. So there's a huge change coming into your connection that's allowing you both to open to these deep feelings and be able to express how you feel, how you truly feel with each other, for fast moving energy, fast forward movement, and magic and synchronistic events possibly coming back together with your person in the physical. So take it as it resonates. Let's go. The other thing I want to, I'm just getting a message about that. Forgot about the overall, the bottom of the deck is burden. And what Spirit is telling me is that, this is a 43-7, it's getting harder and harder for your person to, it's becoming a huge burden for them not to come forward and speak their truth. That's what Spirit just told me. It is it's becoming a huge burden, a huge burden for them to continue to hold back their feelings and continue to, you know, not express how they feel about you. So just know that Spirit just gave me that. So, okay. Let's get a crystal plant, the Earth Alchemy. Let's get a message. What is the message from your person? This is such a cool deck. I just love it. If you're into nature and the earth with the plants and everything, oops, I see one more sticking out of the top. So we're going to take 2. So the first one is candle quartz. This is and bleeding heart. This says show yourself. Yep, this is that opening. I said the opening of emotions, to cracking open of the emotions, the change, the healing of the emotions, the sacral chakra, in order to express yourself. This validates, you know, and show yourself, show your, you know, to show yourself vulnerably, be able to be vulnerable with each other. It's also, you know, working on your own, each of you working on your own self-worth and healing your self-worth, and the feminine healing of nurturing yourselves, each of you nurturing yourselves to come back together, to be able to express and be vulnerable with each other. So this is a really powerful validation to the reading that the main journey cards that I just gave. about death and transformation happening in that sacral chakra, in the heart chakra, in order for you to, you know, recognize, really heal any self-worth issues, to be able to be vulnerable with each other, and to have the nurturing kindness, compassion for each other and for yourselves. So really powerful. The other card that came out is Astrophyllite and ginkgo, Astrophyllite and ginkgo, and I'll show you. So I think here's the plant, here's the crystal. So that's really beautiful. And then it says star elders, signs and symbols. So this goes with our signs and synchronicities, the raven, signs and symbols. And it says divine blueprints. So this is something that is fated. It's fated and destined. Your connection, your person's saying, is fated and destined. And, you know, they're gaining the courage right now to show themselves to you, show all of themselves to you as you are healing those, to show all, you know, to be your authentic selves with each other. And this is showing the depth and the beauty of the signs and synchronicities Spirit is sending your way, and any synchronistic events that are happening for the two of you. It's all destined. It's all planned in divine timing. So again, they're telling us there's a divine blueprint. There's a bigger plan for you and your person. And you do have a mission together. So this is be patient and knowing that you know, it's destiny. It's meant to happen. And, you know, Spirit brought you together the first time. They're going to arrange it in the perfect divine timing, and you know that this connection is destined, so there is no need to worry. Okay. And I see that little arc. It's like a garden terrace that you walk through. It reminds me of, you know, like for a wedding, some people have that a terrace arc that they walk through as symbolizing walking through a new beginning, a new doorway together. And I feel like that's what's happening. Your connection is deepening. You're walking through a new doorway together. So I'm wishing you so much love and so much beauty today and every day. Namaste.